And Skogafoss completes the lineup now. So the light is on for the James Squire 2-year-old. Hot favourite Amazing Eagle. And we're ready to go. Racing now. Amazing Eagle was last out of the gates and being ridden up, and a no jump brilliantly and charges to the lead by a length and a half to Moonraker. Tardelli third. Amazing Eagle recovers going to fourth, a couple off to War Counsellor, and Skogafoss on the rails is last of all. So a note under a good grip of the 800 metres by 3/4 to Moonraker. Tardelli leaders back. Amazing Eagle is one out, one back. 2 lengths to War Counsel on the outside of Skogafoss. They've got 600. No travelling well in the lead from Moonraker. Then came Tardelli from Amazing Eagle, still with a bit of cover coming around the corner. So a note is 2 lengths in front now, swinging for home from Moonraker. And Amazing Eagle has pulled out, getting to the outside, and Tardelli under plenty of pressure. Up the rise, a note 3 lengths clear. Amazing Eagle goes into a clear second, a length and a half away. Then came Tardelli, making some ground under a vigorous ride. A note's going well though inside the 150. Charging to the line, a note well clear. And a note's going to lead all the way from Amazing Eagle. Third position, photo finish. War Counsel lunging at Tardelli. A gap to Skogafoss and Moonraker.
Jump and run, and he was too nippy for them, Painting.
Exactly right. Rach won it at the start. Look, hit the ground 2 lengths in front, and Rach just took control. Like Adam Hieronymus, he's rode in his last 2 trials and done a lot of work with his horse. And it's good evergreen, owned it, passed in at the Magic Millions. So I'm sure on that run it'll head to the Magic Millions now.
Lovely horse.
Oh, beautiful. Look, he got a little bit worked up in the paddock there and sweating up. But, he was on the ball today after 2 trials. So he was fairly well switched on. So I'm sure today he'll take a little bit of improvement out of that. So that's another 2-year-old for Gay and Adrian, in their back pocket. So it's fun.
What a trot in terms of the 2-year-olds.
Oh, look, we had a good run with our 2-year-olds last season, and again this season. With our 2-year-olds, Gay and Adrian, they're doing the right stuff at the sales. Whatever they're doing, let's say they keep doing it for many years, and Tarek Lodge will keep churning them out.
Great job.
Thank you.
Well, Rachel was simply too slick for them.
He was, yeah. Look, nothing less than what we expect from the Gay and Adrian stable, but he jumped well, he put himself there. He's quite casual. I still had to sort of just keep reminding him, but I love the way he really knuckled down that last furlong, and he's got a great attitude. He wants to win, and he's still learning, so when the penny drops, he's going to be even nicer.
Does he give you the impression that the more racing he does, the better he's going to be?
Yeah, definitely. Even though he gets a little bit sweaty beforehand, he's actually very casual in the run, so when he sort of switches on a bit more and just matures in general, he's got plenty of improvement to come.
But he's on his way.
He is.
Well done.
Thank you.
Joint favourites Cosmic Field and Herb. A note very impressive winning the 2-year-old race. Jump led 1. Light on. Ready now. Ready for the midway. Racing, great level line out. Hard to pick a leader. Socrates is pretty handy and Awesome Lads going forward. Vegas Outlaws quickly on the scene now. Then came Cosmic Field on the rails from Hope You Know, a couple off to Timpanist. And Herb has been backed into joint favourite for the race, settles back last. So Socrates pushes forward. Rachel King will get the front now by the looks of it. 3/4 and a length in front now. Socrates got down to the rails. Vegas Outlaws doing plenty of work and now gets into a clear second. Awesome Lad took a sit, parks on the outside of Cosmic Field. They're followed then by Herb, is over racing a bit out 3 wide. Further back then to Timpanist, has taken a spot well back on the rails of Hope You Know. So it's Socrates in front at the 800 metres from Vegas Outlaw, and Herb is doing plenty of work in the run. 3 wide, no cover going to third. Then Awesome Lad, Cosmic Field, Timpanist, and the roughie Hope You Know sees them all. 650 out, Socrates in front, a half to the informed Vegas Outlaw. Then Herb on a 3 wide path. Cosmic Field planted on the inside of Awesome Lad. Timpanist gets going 3 wide. Hope You Know battling last as they turn. Socrates in front of Vegas Outlaw, breathing down its neck now. Then came Herb, has had a tough run, laying it a bit under pressure, and a length and a half away to Tempest as Vegas Outlaw takes the lead. Tempest is staying on the outside of Herb. This looks like a real good battle coming up. Vegas Outlaw being joined by Tempest wide out. Herb battling away on the inside. It's Vegas Outlaw and Tempest. Stride for stride, they're wide apart. The Outlaw still in front. Vegas Outlaw kicked and won. Beat Tempest. Photo third. Hope you know rattling home on the outside of Herb. They gapped the rest. Socrates, Cosmic Field didn't fire with the blinkers on today, and Awesome Lad was last in.
Gee, it was tough there, Bucko.
Yeah, he's really come ahead, you know, ever since he got those couple of wins under his belt. He's just really learned how to race now. He's just a real winner now.
And it was the perfect time to bring him to a Saturday this time of year.
Yeah, it was. It was good timing. She was tossing up about a few races, and she pointed this race out, and I thought it'd be very suited. Big track sort of suits the horse down to the ground.
And that's what he likes to do, just put himself up there, and he just toughs it out.
Yeah, he's a real tough horse. You know, he felt him coming, and he sort of really dug deep late, and yeah, it was a really good win.
Shani not feeling the best. I reckon that might be the perfect tonic.
Yeah, Shani, when she woke up this morning, looked like I gave her a couple of right. But yeah, she got a puffy face, yeah. But you know, she'll probably get better. But yeah, and Jetty, we got him today, brother.
He's always watching Dad.
Yeah, thanks.
Well done, mate.
Tough.
And the last going in crossed the Rubicon. Mon Felicity drawn the fence. The light is on. We're ready to go. Stand by. And they're racing. Mon Felicity hopped up in there at the start, and Zephoria was very sluggish out. She's going to settle third last, fourth last, quickly improving as Rocketeer Girls jumped to the front from Sabrinko. And Zephoria did a bit of chasing there, catching up, going to a clear third. Couple of lengths further back then to Whiskey Wisdom staying off the rails. Hide Your Heart the inside. 2 lengths away across the Rubicon, and Mon Felicity's last of all. Rocketeer Girl going well in the lead. Sabrinko over racing second. 2 lengths away to Zephoria. They're just plonked into a clear third. They've opened up a gap on the rest. Hide Your Heart, Whiskey Wisdom, cross the Rubicon and Mon Felicity. So Rocketeer Girl with the unchallenged lead. Out by a length and a half to Sabrinko. Still pulling hard in second spot. 2 lengths to Zephoria. 2 after Hide Your Heart, Whiskey Wisdom. Then cross the Rubicon and Mon Felicity is last of all. So Rocketeer Girl after the sharp start controlling the race. Out by a length and a half to Sabrinko. And Zephoria's been reined up in third. 2 off to Hide Your Heart. And on the outside cross the Rubicon. Rocketeer Girl at the 300. Just laying out a bit under pressure. Swish the tail for a moment. Still 2 in front. Rocketeer Girl. Zephoria cross the Rubicon and Hide Your Heart driving through the middle. Rocketeer Girl still in front of Zephoria. Zephoria going after Rocketeer Girl. Hide Your Heart. They hit it. Oh, do me out of this. Zephoria's 3 out. Rocketeer Girl the fence. Now Hide Your Heart was driving through, crossed the Rubicon, and then Mon Felicity flashing at the end. They beat off Sabrinko and Whiskey Wisdom.
Well, Painey, where to look?
What a bottler, eh?
What a finish.
We got the canola, did we? Yeah, you beauty. We got the canola. That was great. Look, it didn't worry me which one won. I was cheering for Rocketeer Girl there. And then all of a sudden, wait, there's Zephoria's there. So as long as one of them won, their number went in the frame, and we won first and second. So we're over the moon. Look, it's great for the owners of the winner. Disappointing for Rocketeer owners. You know, so where there's winners, there's losers. What do you do?
What do you do? But she's done a good job because she was a bit slow out the winner today.
Oh, look, I'll have to watch her. It was an enormous win, I think. You know, she was very slow out, a little bit lost behind there, but she just kept giving and giving. So, like, she just showed she'll get over further by the looks of things. It'll be interesting what, you know, Jet's got to say. But, no, it was a better win than it looked, I reckon.
And a good effort to go from a maiden win to a Saturday win in town at their next start. That's not easy to do.
That's right, Gav. You're correct in saying that. But I do think the 50.5 kilos helped her. You know, if she has 51.5, if Gent don't take his full claim, she runs second or third. Yeah. So the weight helped.
Well done.
Thank you.
How are you feeling, 50.5?
Yeah, great. You know, when you get the win, you don't really feel like you've lost that much weight. But no, it feels really good and nice filly. Look, out of the gates, I was a bit worried. She got a bit hot and just missed it by a little bit, but she was able to muster really quick, get into a beautiful rhythm and got around the corner. She got a bit off balance and wasn't getting into stride, but when she flattened out and balanced up, she showed a good turn of foot.
She just kept coming, didn't she?
Yeah, 100%. You know, she didn't really know what to do late, but when they got near her, she didn't want them to go past, so she just put her head out and she got the win for herself. So it's very good, and it's huge congratulations to, you know, Miss Waterhouse and Mr. Bott for putting me on with such a light weight on such a nice filly.
Well said and well done.
Thank you.
Just about ready now for the Toyota Forklifts handicap over 2,000 metres. There's the light. Racing now. Kapakiri drawn barrier 1, jumped away with them. Dreamflight given a vigorous ride next door. Dreamflight pounced on the lead quickly. Kabosh sent forward together with Phillipsburg. Cruise Missile, and I was right there as well. It's a real good go up front. They're followed then by Kapakiri, who plonks down on the rails, and the inside of Rogue Bear. Toes on the nose just being eased back. A gap of 5 lengths to Secret Glamour. And Lyrical Gangster is a conspicuous last as Dreamflight leads. Under a bit of pressure though, with Iowa striding up on the outside. Phillipsburg between them. It has to take a sit as Iowa really serves it up to Dreamflight at the 1,400 metres, and the pace is good. A gap in the field, Kabosh in fourth. Cruise Missile the outside, improving its spot. 3 wide though, with Kapakiri right there on the rails. They're followed after a length to Rogue Bear. Then came Toes on the nose, getting well back from Secret Glamour. And still a conspicuous last as Lyrical Gangster, about 14 lengths off the lead. So Iowa's worked really, really hard there. And now Iowa takes the lead by 2 lengths on Dreamflight inside the 1,000 metres. A gap of 3 lengths then to Phillipsburg. Cruise Missile parked the outside. 2 lengths further back to Kabosh. Then the post-time favourite Kapakiri in the same colours, but the white cap behind her. 3/4 to Rogue Bear. Then Toes on the nose from Secret Glamour. Still 2 after Lyrical Gangster. Can Iowa keep up this gallop? It's got Dreamflight absolutely gassed at this point, and neck away the outside. 2 after Phillipsburg from Cruise Missile. Kabosh gets on its bike 3 wide. Now Kapakiri's coming well away from the fence, looking for clear running as they turn. And Iowa being tested again by Dreamflight, who keeps batting on. Then came Kabosh. Now Kapakiri gets up on the outside and running home really well, and 2 lengths further back to Rogue Bear. It's Dreamflight being joined by Kapakiri. Kapakiri's had by far the softer run. He's trying to shake them off. Kapakiri gets about a half in front to Dreamflight. They're followed then by Rogue Bear. Lyrical Gangster flashing home when it's all over, but an easy win to Kapakiri. Boy, Dreamflight's been brave in second. Third between Lyrical Gangster and Rogue Bear. Then came Iowa. Further back to Cruise Missile. Kabosh weakened out. Toes on the nose never picked up. Nor Phillipsburg. And Secret Glamour was back last of all.
Well, Chris, you've got Kapakiri just going great guns.
Yeah, he is. He's always shown us ability. Then we've seen him up to Queensland, and they've done a great job with turning his confidence levels around. And yeah, he came into the race with some good Queensland form, and he justified it with a really good win.
He had a lovely run back in the ruck, and then Tommy got him out into plenty of clear air.
Yeah, Tommy's riding well since he had his break, and he's a hard worker, and he was at the track this morning actually after Canterbury last night, so well done to Tommy, and he's getting better with age.
Lyrical Gangster ran on well, Chris?
He did. He's a frustrating horse, so I get that for the punters. I guess when they draw wide, like our first option was to try and slot in if we could in front of a couple, but when you're drawn out there it's tricky. So look, he might get 2,400 metres and a good solid tempo, and he'll win his races.
Great job.
Thank you.
He just gave you a very good rap there, Tom.
Yeah, no, it's we've made a very good team for a very long time, Chris and I, and obviously he's got James there and Nash, and he shares his rides around, but I'm just lucky enough to be one of them people that he seems to favour to, and we get results together, which is great. But this bloke, I'll tell you, as soon as I counted him down to the start, I just thought, what a lovely horse. He's He's a beautiful, big, strong boy with a lovely stride on him, and that good tempo today really aided him. And off that win, he'll be able to get over much further.
Well, he just seems like he's growing in confidence looking at the horse.
Chris does that. For a trainer to send a horse down to Queensland, 2 wins down there, back to Sydney, he's done it time and time again, Chris, and I don't have to tell you how good he is at it. We all know. So you just get a lot of confidence when you're riding for him, and it was good to get another one from him today.
Great job.
Cheers, thank you.
He was so impressive winning first up, Emperor, back as a gelding that day, Melbourne Cup Day. So just waiting for the all clear here. There it is. Gates are back and they're off, and the favourite Emperor jumped all right out wide out with Blow Dart, and given a vigorous ride there, Bamaria going forward, and Bamaria is going to lead out by 2 lengths on Sir Ming in the early stages of the race, and Scoffer is right there as well. They're followed after 2 lengths to Florino, racing into a clear 4th. Now back in the field is Smart and Dapper, just sends her out deep from Tai Lung, further back to Blow Dart. Emperor's back in the field, but plenty of cover as they come around the home turn, and Bamaria in front. Bamaria swings 2 in front to Sir Ming, followed then by Scoffer. Florino's running on well. Then came Smart and Dapper. Oh, Emperor's got lots of chasing to do back in the field. In fact, the mare Acapella Sun went with him. Favourites in a pocket now, but Bamaria's well clear inside the 175. Florino 3 lengths away, is chipping into the margin, but Bamaria after the fast start is well clear, and Bamaria is going to win it. Beat Florino. Acapella Sun charged into 3rd, followed by Blow Dart, Sir Ming, and not a pretty watch for the favourite Emperor. Further back to Jacinta, This Is Heaven, Smart and Dapper. Further back Denny Gal, Tai Lung, Scoffer, and Puerto Rico.
Well, Mark, I know you've got a bit of an opinion of this girl.
Yeah, Gav, that's right. I've always liked her, and I've fought for a little while, and I've told a few people. I've sort of kept it to myself. I think I had a mare a few years ago called Pantasia that won a Chief De Beers and ran place in a Ramorni, and she's the fastest horse I've ever had, but I think this filly is so untapped. All goes well. She'll come back here for a 1200 highway in a fortnight, and then we'll reassess whether we have a look at the country championship this year or we think about bigger things.
Yeah, but that's the sort of opinion you've got of her.
Oh, she's a really good filly. We paid $6,000 for her. A friend of my wife's found her at the sales for me. I didn't even go down, and Merrick found her for us, and he said, look, she's unfashionably bred, but she's a lovely filly, and she's just done everything on raw ability. She's just going to get better and better, especially when I reckon she'll be lethal when she can get the 1200.
Yeah, she's just so quick, isn't she?
She's a really good filly. They say let fast horses be fast, and Michaela rode her perfectly today, and look, we had no qualms about putting her on. She's done the right thing by us a few times in trials and at Musselbrook, and as you can see today, she's only going to benefit out of this. The trial was really good on Monday, and I really like her. I think she's an exciting filly.
Great job, Mark.
Thanks, man.
Well, I'm guessing you'll be wanting to stick with this girl. She's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Mark had this mapped out about 6 weeks ago, so it's all been a work in progress, and we've pulled it off.
She's just quick, isn't she? Let her run.
Yeah, exactly. She's super quick out the gates, and she wasn't that quick out the gates last prep, but when I trialled her on Tuesday at at Tuncurry, she was so quick out.
Yeah, just talking to Mark, he really likes this girl.
Yeah, and she hasn't done a lot. She's only very, very lightly raced, so I still think the penny's got to drop with her yet.
Well done.
Thank you.
And accredited was able to come from well back and win a midweeker at Warwick Farm. So there's a bit of depth to this field. And they're all set now. The light is on. Ready to go. And they're off and racing. Union Army wasn't great out off the inside draw, and Infatuation was fast into stride from Marshall Music and the favourite Boston Rocks there. Then came King of Dubai pretty handy and off the course. Very deep out is accredited in the early part together with Fine Vintage. They're followed by Demitas on the rails with Silent Raindrops and a gap to Union Army, and Constellion is the last one. Marshall Music holds the fence and the lead by a half an Infatuation. Boston Rocks cruising into a clear third. 3 lengths away to King of Dubai. Then Fine Vintage the outside from Silent Raindrops. Well back then is Demitas and accredited as they straighten up. Marshall Music swings in front of Infatuation, and the favourite Boston Rocks is closing in. 2 for the back to King of Dubai at the 250. Now up goes Boston Rocks. Favourite takes the lead. Boston Rocks by a half an Infatuation, showing a bit of fight. King of Dubai goes to third. Boston Rocks just in front of Infatuation. Boston, he's working hard for the victory, and Boston Rocks will beat Infatuation. Union Army from last got up to run third in front of King of Dubai, and then came accredited wide out. Further back, Castillion from Demitas. Silent Raindrops didn't pick up. Fine Vintage was next.
Nath, no doubt that was very satisfying.
Yeah, it's a good win. He travelled up to him well. It always looked like he had him covered, but he only had the one trial going in today. I think if he had that second trial, there'd been a lot more of a ping there. They went along in a pretty quick tempo, so he was third there, but he was always sort of chasing and working a little bit. But he's a nice horse, and we may head to Gosford Guineas with him now.
That looks an ideal race for him.
Yeah, he loves Gosford. He gets around there well. He jumps, he bangs himself there on speed. It's a good asset to have, and it's good for the Corinda bloodstock guys as well. Sean buys very nice horses, and they're good to train for.
They are good to train for, and they've got, as we said pre-race, they've got a few now in your stable.
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice young 2-year-olds coming through the system as well, and this is the first horse we got given to train as well, so he's building a pretty handy record together now. He's 3 from 4 with us, and I think there's more to come.
He just does everything right, doesn't he? He just jumps well and he puts himself there. He's pretty bomb-proof.
He's a proper racehorse. You'd like a few more like him, and he just wants to attack the line, wants to please you, good doer at home as well, so happy to have him in the stable.
Great job, mate.
Thank you.
Well done. Piloting Boston Rocks to victory in race number 6, and he's about to join us. He's a nice horse, Timmy.
Yeah, exactly. He was first up there off one trial, and it was a race that it was run at a genuine tempo, and probably just tested his fitness levels late. He got to the front and probably just thought his job was done a little bit, but it's obviously progressing through the grades well. He's won 3 out of 5, and he's a horse that we're going to hear a bit more of.
Nathan thinking the Gosford Guineas might be a good target for him next.
Yeah, and I definitely won't be telling him to rethink those ideas. I think it looks like it'll be a good race for him to aim up at.
Well done, Timmy.
Thank you.
Timmy Clark, and it'll be a big night. I suspect he's Sean from Corinda. I suspect it'll be a fairly decent night. Have they got enough beer in Maitland, Sean?
Yeah, mate.
They'd want to.
They'd want to now.
How was that?
It was good, mate. We've always had an opinion of him, and Nathan's just done such a fantastic job with him since Boston's been with Nathan. But we've looked after him too. He was unlucky here on a biased track. He ran second to Nathan's other horse, and we put him away for 5 weeks. We looked after him, and I think there's hopefully bigger things in store.
Great job, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Right, I think.
Drawn wide out. Atlantos goes into line and we're ready to go. First leg of the quaddie, over a mile. One lunge to the gates. Ready now. Racing, Kirkby flopped out of the gates last, and Outlandos being snagged back. Substantial jump well. There goes Dars Run quickly on the scene, and Glory Days in similar colours goes to second. Substantial third. Another one buries through on the inside going to fourth from Kerwin's Lane. King of the Castle about midfield off the fence. Then came Grabini. Further back then to Stockman is taking a spot down on the rails. Well back together with Arameo. He's outside. They're followed after 2 lengths to Naval College. Then came Substantial Kirkby. Outlandos being hard-ridden last of all, a long way off the lead, so Dars Run in front. Glory Days is being gelded, does the chasing in second. As they start the run down the side, Substantial wanting to hang a bit in third on the outside of another one. 2 lengths further back to Kerwin's Lane on the outside of Grabini. They're followed then by King of the Castle as they race towards the corner from Stockman Mayo. Well back, Excellent Proposal from Naval College, and Kirkby is the last one. So it's Dars Run at the 600, 3/4 to Glory Days. Dars Run in front from Glory Days. Then came Substantial, another one getting a good run on the back of the speed. Kerwin's Lane shown the stick as they turn. King of the Castle getting to the outside. Into the straight, Dars Run and Glory Days. Locking horns at the 300 metres. Another one, 3 out running on okay from Substantial. Grabini. King of the Castle down the outside. Glory Days being tackled by Grabini. King of the Castle the outside. He wants it, the King. Grabini a neck in front to King of the Castle. It's Grabini from King of the Castle. Fighting back Glory Days. Grabini ahead to Glory Days and King of the Castle. Arameo flashed. Excellent Proposal running on well wide out. Then came Kerwin's Lane from Substantial Stockman. Further back Naval College from Outlandos. Well, another one got its chance. Dars Run let up, weakened out. Kirkby was last in.
Yeah, he is. He gets his head out and has a crack, and when things go his right way, well, he's always runs well.
Yeah, he tries his heart out, doesn't he? And they were all there to beat him.
They were, and like, he had to do a bit of buffeting top of the straight to get out and get in the clear, but better barrow today. He paraded better. 2 weeks between runs and not 4. Kieran knows him, rode him terrific.
Yeah, you're right. He looked to treat out the back, didn't he?
He did. He looked really well. Big, tall, skinny horse who doesn't carry a lot of weight, but fat horses can't run, and there's enough owners who have to carry some of these owners around.
Are they going to fit in the winner's room upstairs?
I don't know, but I think there's about 57 in him or something. So,
and they're enjoying every bit of this because he's taken them on a great journey.
He's taken on a terrific journey, and they're a good bunch of people with Tim Boland sort of got him into it, and where we go. I don't know whether Tim's happy about that or not.
You got any immediate plans for him? What are you thinking?
No, we're tossing around, thinking about going 2,000 metres, but watching that race myself, no, I don't think so. We're always, a couple of races we aimed at, he never got into this prep, so Little Fish is sweet, and there's another mile race here on the 30th, the Maroubra 100, so might keep him running in that and don't go pushing him out too far this time.
You're doing a great job with him. Well done.
Thank you.
You made a lot of people very happy there. They treated you like a rock star.
Big group, yeah, and one of them is actually the young girl's teacher, so she's going to be in the good books.
There'll be a good report card coming this year. He's just a winner, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a nice big horse. Had a bit of time for him and was good first up. Bit of a break after a tiny setback and didn't have a great run the other day at Rose Hill, but always confident that Randwick Mile was going to suit him, and Sterling and Gerald were happy with him. We got a nice run in transit, but he had to be gritty because it was a solid test, and I made the option to pop out and asked him for an effort long enough, a fair way out considering the tempo, and it was a gritty win. Yep.
Well done.
Thank you, Ta.
There he is. Knight's Choice. Let's head upstairs. Here's the 8th with Darren.
Right. Treble about to kick off. Miracle Spin being well backed at good odds. They're set now. And they're racing. Super Razi, no speed off the inside, and Crafty Eagle taken straight back. Famous Padril and Byron with the first two into stride, and now Felix Majestic starting to muster, challenging for the lead. Plundering goes into a clear fourth in the early part. Vintage Choice off the track going forward. On the outside, a contributing factor, and Super Razi and the nose roll improves on the rails. A gap into the favourite Louisville from Zambero. Miracle Spin and Crafty Eagles last about 10 off the lead. Galloping away, Felix Majestic opens up by 4 lengths on Byron. Then Famous Padril from Plundering, Vintage Choice. 2 lengths further back to Super Razi on the inside, a contributing factor. Then came Louisville covering up Zambero. And the last two, Miracle Spin on the outside, a Crafty Eagle. So Felix Majestic's running along at a strong pace for Molly Burke. Out by 4 lengths on Byron. Then Famous Padril, Plundering locked up the fence from Vintage Choice, contributing factor. Super Razi back on the rails. Louisville's hooking wide. Miracle Spin a length off it as they come up the rise. Felix Majestic still 4 in front. 2 Byron and Plundering. The back markers are trying to get into it, but Felix Majestic well clear inside the 200. Vintage Plundering's going into a clear second, and then came Louisville and Miracle Spin, but Felix Majestic still in front, has run them off their legs, and Felix Majestic, right of the day, Molly Burke, beating the favourite Louisville, and a third position, Plundering, followed then by Crafty Eagle with some late headway. Back on the inside then was Byron from Miracle Spin, Super Razi, Vintage Choice, Famous Padril, Zambero, and contributing factor.
Gary Nixon wins today. Good to see you, Gaz. He's not just a Rosehill horse, this bloke.
No, look, he's a real confidence horse. If he's allowed to lead and stride along and put a gap in him, he's hard to run down. And even when they do get to him, he's a real bulldog. He'll fight right to the line. You know,
he was off and gone, wasn't he? We were looking for back markers, and he just kept going.
I said to Molly, be aggressive out the gates. I said, put a gap on. There's a bit of speed there. I said, but if they want to take you on, just keep pushing ahead. Yeah. Anyway, he ran in the Group 2 last start. Yep. And couldn't lead. And subsequently, the horse that led that one, and he was sitting off it. But and when he gets back into field, he's not real comfortable amongst horses. But I've said all along, I think he's a way better horse when he has a break and we bring him back next time. He's just, he's honest as all day.
Yeah. He's got a good little record, doesn't he?
He's had a fantastic prep, this prep. Yeah. No,
and that's what he does. He's just a control freak. Let him go.
Just let him go. I said to him, he's got a very high cruiser speed. They'll run you really fast sectionals. He does, yeah.
Geez, you trained a lot of winners in those colours, haven't you?
Oh, Jesus.
How many? You wouldn't know.
About 600, 700.
Is that right?
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Still enjoy it. You're loving it still.
Yeah, love it. What else do I do?
What else are you going to do? Good on you, mate. Well done.
Thanks, Gav.
Goodness. Taking out race number 8 over Louisville. He'll hit the line hard. Molly's about to join us, and Gary was intent, be aggressive, and he gets the job done.
100%. I love riding horses like that, and when he said, I don't care what you do, you'll get into that lead, I said, okay, let's do it.
And they were never going to get him, Mike.
100%. He said he has a very nice cruising speed, and what he does, he just sat there, and I was a bit worried I was going a bit hard, but he was so happy, and he just cruises through his gears and kicks off that as well, so lovely horse.
He just looked to travel so well with it himself out in front there.
100%, and that's why I never thought to bring him back anymore. I didn't want to fight him, and he was a happy horse, so just let him travel off his own steam.
Yeah, and you're a happy girl. Well done.
Thank you.
It's Molly Burke, winning rider, taking out the 8th event on the program. 3, 11, 8 and 13, the numbers at the halfway point of the quaddie, with 2 to come from Randwick.
Drawn the fence here, Expresso, first up from the spell. So they're just about right. Time to boogie, the favourite. There's the light. And we're ready to go. Set. Racing now. Pretty good line out, including the favourite Time to Boogie with Lipstick Swing sent forward on the outside. All event jumped okay. Dollar Magic pushing forward. Inside Command approved as Squad gets back. Then came Expresso, So Good, So Cool, and Ringarosa's last. Lipstick Swing showing plenty of speed. Out by a length on the favourite Time to Boogie. Dollar Magic railing through into third, closing in on the leaders, followed by Command approved. 2 further back to All Event Squad without cover out wide. Then Expresso, So Good, So Cool, and Ringarosa. Into the straight and Lipstick swings a length and a half in front. Now a length, now a half. As Time to Boogie moved up on the outside, and the favourite is sent to the front, Time to Boogie by 2. Dollar Magic going into second, and then came Command Approved, but Time to Boogie will clear inside the 150, and Time to Boogie will land good bets and win it. Dollar Magic runs another second, 5 in a row, and picks up another 29 grand. So Good So Cool runs into third, followed by Ring a Rose or All a Bent. Then came Squad. Lipstick Swing went hard in the lead and got tired from Command Approved, and Espresso was last in.
But do they come much more honest and genuine than this bloke?
We were just saying before the race that Derby have got a couple of these types with Insurrection, sort of very much the same. They just love their racing, and he's come a long way in the last 6 months. As I said during the week, I probably had him pegged more as a midweek provincial class horse, but in the last 6 months he's really gone to a new level.
Yeah, he's really holding his own at this sort of level too, isn't he?
Yeah, he had a great campaign last campaign, and we gave him a bit of a break with the idea of bringing him back to sort of run him over the summer months. And when I saw this race sort of a month ago, I thought that'd be a perfect starting point for him. So hopefully he's in for a good campaign.
Rachel rode him very well.
Yeah, again, I said to her before the race, I said, surely I don't need you to tell you how to ride this bloke. She knows him pretty well and gets on with him really well.
Great job.
Thank you.
Well, you know this fella so well, and he just tries so hard.
He does, yeah. When I went into the yard actually today, Michael said, well, pretty sure I don't need to give you any instructions. You should know him well enough by now. And yeah, look, he's just a beautiful horse to ride. And when he can just get it comfortably like that early, he really relaxed outside the leader. And you can know when he sort of trucks up the rise like that, he's got a really good turn of foot.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? And he just travelled into it so well, even before you asked him to go.
He did, yeah. Look, his 2 trials back this time in had been similar. I'd had to actually lock him down a little bit to stop him doing too much, but he's obviously very good fresh. He's just a super honest horse. Like I said, he's a pleasure to ride. He wants to do everything right for you.
And it's a good time of year, this time of year for him.
It is, yeah. Like, he's come in at the right time. He'll definitely be able to string a few together this prep.
Well done.
Thank you.
Getting set, and we're just about ready now. There's the light. Ready to go in the last of 10 here at Randwick. Set to go. And they're off and racing. Junquera was very sluggish into stride, and Billion Dollar Baby jumped well together with Shohei contesting the lead. Excelidos away well, and Dalalat drives to fourth. 2 lengths further back to the grey Grassless Styler. Inside Smashing Eagle, Contemporary getting back. From Marnix, Lady of Luxury, and Junquera going up the fence last of all. Shohei, who's been heavily back, shows the way. Just pulling a bit of half in front to Billion Dollar Baby. 2 lengths away to Dalalat on the inside of Excelidos. A gap of 2 then to Smashing Eagle. From Grassless Styler, Contemporary. Marnix on a 3-wide par from John Quirra. At Lady of Luxury sees them all, so Shohei's had a soft lead. Out by a half on Billion Dollar Baby. Then Dalalat pressed against the fence by Excelidos the outside, pulling out. 2 further back to Smashing Eagle as Shohei being cuddled up the rise from Billion Dollar Baby, Excelidos. They're followed by Dalalat, Smashing Eagle, and Marnix down the outside. It's Shohei trying to kick here. A length in front. Dalalat's coming off the fence. Shohei and Dalalat now, and Dalalat moved up to Shohei. Contemporary's flashing home. Dalalat in front from Contemporary, and Dalalat won the last. Dalalat in a photo from Contemporary, and Shohei third, followed by Smashing Eagle and Excelidos. Further back, Lady of Luxury, Grassless Styler, Jun Quirra, Marnix, and Billion Dollar Baby.
G deserved to win one of those.
Yeah, he'd been knocking on the door and around the mark somewhere thereabouts, and it was a good tough win. All the form experts might have thought I was mad. 6 weeks between runs, they can't win doing that, but he just loves being fresh. He's a big gross horse, but he seemed to hold his fitness level as well, and it's a good effort by all the staff as well to get these results. A double in town on a Saturday, and Mel does a lot of work with his horse. He loves him, so it's a nice result all around. Good owners.
Yeah, exactly right. He's been a good acquisition since you picked him up from Victoria.
Yeah, well, he's a 40,000 English digital purchase. I think that takes him to 430,000 for the team. So you'd love a lot more like him. He's a beautiful animal, and he tacked the line there strongly today. It was a great ride by Jason.
The mare and Flindell had better sling something.
You reckon I get something out of him?
Surely. Well done. Well, Jason, that's a nice way to end the day.
Yeah, thanks, Gav. It was. It's been a long day, but that's very good, and well done to the stable. Nathan and his team, that's a double for them today. It's very good achievement.
Yeah, you sat nicely, positive third on the fence, and when he got out, he was always going to be in the finish.
Yeah, I was banking on a bit of luck there. I just needed a run opening, or just hoping that the favourite was going to carry me as long as it would, and fortunate that did happen. Probably the way the tracks played into our favour, definitely, and that's how we rode them, and it's paid off.
Kelly's going to need reinforcements at the Doncaster. That's where those boys will be headed, I'm telling you. Well done.
I hope these owners sling well.
Righto, Darren, it's over to you.
Cheers.